kitty cats. So, if any of you have been watching my Snapchat, you know that all of my film has disappeared. It was in my computer and I had moved it to an external hard drive that I had bought. And after it was all moved into that external hard drive, some weirdness happened. And, well, first I removed the external hard drive safely, like I'm supposed to. And afterwards I noticed that the space wasn't missing. Like, there should have been a bunch of space because I didn't copy it. I cut it and put it into the external hard drive. Like, I actually moved it in there. And I was like, why is all this space still here? Because it should have been gone. And then I was just like trying to figure that out. And then the space was gone. And I was like, okay, it must just taken a minute for the computer to like see that it had done it or something. I don't know. And then I went and I was like, you know, I'm just going to plug the external hard drive back in. Just make sure everything's there. And I plugged it back in and the computer wouldn't recognize it. And like the little icon came up at the bottom of the screen, but that was it. Like, the only thing I could do was remove it safely again. It would not recognize it as, you know, something that I could put stuff in or whatever. The words aren't coming to my head right now, the proper words, but I think you get the gist of it. So yeah, everything's like gone. My computer person that I tried to get a hold of has not answered me, and I suspect because it's the weekend, I might hear from them today. We'll see what happens. I have more than one computer person, so I could go to the next one, but I get a feeling that I don't want to spend a lot of money trying to figure something out that I think I already know. So I'm trying to do it cheaply first and talk to somebody who I know is just not going to charge me. Just to like look at it. So yeah, anyways, that's what happened, and I'm really upset. I think there's something wrong with that external hard drive I bought. And the thing is, I bought off Amazon Prime, and I've bought many electronics off of Amazon Prime. They've worked perfectly fine. I always check to see, you know, how many stars it has, and I read, you know, critiques and everything of it and reviews, and nobody seemed to have a bad thing to say about this hard drive. I, of course, get the messed up one. I'm the one that gets the one that doesn't work right. I know Amazon will, you know, refund me or send me a new one. It's just that I will have to probably send that one back, and I will have to probably spend the shipping on it unless Amazon is willing to send me, you know, one of those things to send it back in. I don't know what's going to happen because it's the weekend. So, I mean, I'll be calling Monday and trying to figure all that out. In the meantime, sorry, something was there that I didn't want to look at. In the meantime, I have to refilm this because it means my intro is gone too. I just realized that sucks. So there might not be an intro on this. I apologize. I really do. I know you haven't seen a video from me in quite a few days from either one of my channels, and it's very upsetting, and I'm so sorry. I really am. It's just technical difficulties have happened, and it's really making me mad. But I'm just going to go straight into the favorites and tell you what I got here for my February favorites. February was a short month, of course, and so, but I still managed to have a lot of favorites. One being something, well, I'm gonna go skincare first. This stuff, I don't even know if I put my last favorites. I'm not sure, because I've been like, I'm in love with this stuff. And then I looked up the price recently, and it's like over $40 for the full size, which is kind of expensive for me. Probably not really that bad for a serum, but kind of bad for me. Which is why I usually end up using samples of serums a lot, because I usually can't afford like full-size serums. But this stuff was amazing. It smells good. It felt so good on my skin. I loved this. And I've got like a tiny teensy bit left. The other thing was this Julep Boost Your Radiance Reparative Rosehip Seed Facial Oil, which I was using in the evening. And this stuff was so awesome. It smells so good. And I love things that smell good. I know a lot of people, they don't like scented skincare. I do. I like scented everything. I like things to smell a lot. So, and I will always mention if it smells a lot, because I know some people are sensitive to this, to stuff like that. And this smells. So it's a good smell to me, but it smells. So if you don't like a strong scent on your face, then this would not be something you should get. But for me, it was fantastic. And it also, it seems like I haven't used much, but I've actually been using it like every night for like a month. So it doesn't take much. You don't need a lot. And cats running around. This house is crazy. And it's just really nice on the skin, so hydrating, moisturizing, fantastic stuff. So the next thing is this thing of perfume. I got it in one of my Ipsy bags, I think. It is the White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor. If I didn't get an Ipsy bag, I may have gotten in a Walmart box. I'm not sure. But this stuff smells so good. And the funny thing is, I think my mom used to wear this. I'm not sure, but I think she did. It smells really familiar to me, but I always get compliments on it. Anytime I go out and I'm wearing this, people are like, ooh, you smell good. And I'm like, White Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor. It's very classic, I guess, you know? But, yeah, I like it. It's good stuff. Makes me happy. I love it when people tell me I smell good. It's just like, I like things to smell nice. Now we're going to go into the makeup. Everybody seems to have this but me. This is the Wet n Wild single eyeshadow color Brulee. People talk about it all the time. They rave about it. I finally got it, and now I'm like, yeah, this is great. This is perfect for just putting like as a base, and for the brow bone if you do that sort of thing. It's really nice. It's a very nice basic eyeshadow. I've been using it like ever since I bought it, so good stuff. The other thing is, this is a great transition color here. It's a ColourPop Super Shock shadow. It's Tang, and I really like Tang. I know everybody's talking about the pressed out like powders these days, but this one I bought a while back and then didn't really get into it, and it's very, very sort of rosy mauve color. That's my opinion of it. Like a rosy mauve or a mauvey rose. And it's very nice for transition, in my opinion. Like, I put it in my crease before I put a darker color in the crease, or I do some other things with it. It's a nice color. It's a very nice color. Another eyeshadow color. This was actually in my Ipsy bag just recently, and ever since I got the Ipsy bag, I've been using it. I'm wearing it now. It is Latte. It's Hikari Cosmetics Cream Pigment in the color Latte. And I'm going to show you. So pretty. And it's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Oh, I love it so much. I was so surprised because I thought, you know, I'm not going to like this stupid eyeshadow sample. And it's another like bronzy like color, but this is very pretty and I'm very happy with it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is, this is the Mega Plush Deep Velvet's Volume Express. My boyfriend bought this for me, so there's a good chance it came in a bargain bin. He grabs stuff in bargain bins. It is blue, and I really enjoy it. I enjoy putting on like some colored mascara once in a while. I've got stuff all over my fingers now. Time to get out the little wipies. Wipe those fingers off. I've got more. I've got more. Don't worry. I'm gonna wash that off too when I'm at. Alright. The next thing is this blush. I'm not even gonna swatch this because this blush, and I wore it recently, and it's from the Model Company, and it is called Peach Bellini. This stuff is so pigmented. Be very, very careful with it. It is beautiful. I'm wearing it now, and when you put it on lightly, it is a gorgeous peachy coral color on your cheeks that's just beautiful. But if you are not careful, you will end up looking like a clown. It is just that pigmented. So be very, very careful with it. It is beautiful though when you are careful with it. And I love it. Just be careful with it. You understand? And another highlight that I also got in my Ipsy bag. My Ipsy bag was treating me good this month. This is the Luna highlight. Also highly pigmented. And you must be careful with it. It's in the color Calypso. I'm wearing it now. It's very nice, but if you're not careful, you will end up like shining to the sky in a way that you don't want to. Like, I love shining to the sky, but not to the point where it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look a little crazy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, that was like my favorites of February, or recent favorites, or whatever you want to call it. I also have, I don't usually talk about music or other things, but I am today. I have a game that I'm like freaking in love with. I play it like all the time. It is called Design Home. And no, this isn't sponsored or anything like that. Why are you doing that to me? Oh, phone, why are you doing that? Just work right. Okay, so that's, I don't know if you can, how much you can see of it. It's downloading right now. Downloading. So you have to like, I don't have any rooms to decorate right now because I'm so like, every time there's a new room, I like automatically. But let's say, okay, you got challenge results. And it tells me I got 3.72 in voting results on this particular room. And I keep playing it. I like decorating things. What can I say? And so this was like really fun for me. There was one time in my life where I wanted to be an interior decorator. Like I was really into that idea. Very much so. But now I have other things that I want to do with my life. Things change. But I'm a creative person. I need to have like something creative going on. And so that game keeps me happy. Very happy. Now I just need one where I put makeup on faces, which I'm sure there is. Don't tell me about it, because I'll end up playing it and I'll never stop. It's already bad enough. Like, I think it's one of the reasons I like The Sims 4 was creating the people, putting them together, like making how they looked and creating their houses. Not Sims 4, the original Sims, and Sims 2. Sims 3 I wasn't so crazy about. Sims 4 I have, but I haven't played it yet. That was one of the reasons I got the external hard drive, was to move all my video to an external hard drive so that I could put my game into my computer that I got for Christmas, Sims 4. And then I was planning on getting another hard drive, another external hard drive, to back up the video so that I would have 2 copies of it. And now I don't have any. It was really frustrating. I was so upset, and people, I think they could hear my voice cracking on the Snapchat. I was just like, I was so upset about it. Like, I wanted to cry. Like, you put so much work into things, and then for them to like be gone like that, it's rough. It's rough, you know? I'm hoping that my computer person can somehow salvage that somewhere in my computer that stuff is there, or some of it's there, and they can salvage it, or figure it out somehow. I'm hoping, praying that happens. So we'll see. In the meantime, though, I don't think there's going to be an intro to this particular video. We'll see. If there is, it's gonna look very different. Yeah. So that's what's happening, people. Oh, the other thing, John and I, we've been really into watching this show called The Travelers, which is on Netflix, and that's been really cool. We've really enjoyed that. It's about people who have traveled from the future to now to try and save us from the future, save us from like destroying the world, and we like it. It's really interesting, especially the way that they do it. So I don't want to give up too much because it's an interesting show. So if you like time travel shows or science fiction, I think it's a pretty good show.